Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Dimensions 1. Okay, so I pretty much took the liberty of walking to the exit of this place since it's just the temple from the beginning. There's nothing new in it, no new treasure or anything like that. Whoops. Okay, so right near the exit as well, there's this pot here. Makes it real easy to grind. And I did exactly that, the other half of the grinding. And it sucked. But it was made a little bit faster because of this thing here. I didn't have to use tents or rest in inns or anything like that. I could just heal up at any point. So, we're level 24-ish. I kind of screwed up a little bit with Glaive and Nacht's jobs. But, you know, things aren't always going to be perfect. So, Diana is probably going to be our Dragoon. Alba is probably going to be our Paladin. And I don't know why, but I was going to make Glaive and Nacht our Dragoon and Paladin. Now I'm thinking that I might make Glaive a Magus or something like that. Although I've got to admit I do like his Red Mage outfit. I might make him main Red Mage for a while actually. Then we don't have to see the mullet. No, it's not that bad. And if anything, the thief costume kinda has a cool little fringe going. But Nacht, you know, I'm not sure what to do with him. He might be a seer? I don't know. I was gonna make a dedicated white and black mage, but maybe there's a couple of extra classes in this game, so I might just go and roll with those instead. I might even make one into a ranger. Oh, actually, I might do that. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what they do. Anyway, the world is not the same. These guys are in a world of darkness. Oh yeah, that reminds me as well. So, we only have basic spells, but I did manage to get everybody the first 4 fusion abilities. I can't get Magic Missile until we've learned level 2 White Magic and Black Magic, and we can't get Magic Bomb 2 until we get level 3 White and Black Magic, so sorted everybody out. Ooh. Looks like it can still set sail. Well, I'm just gonna go in here. Okay, we got a healing area. Oh, those are stairs. Yeah, we should probably go in there. Treasure! Although I gotta admit, when leveling all of the classes to level them up, their job levels anyway, picked up a lot of items. In fact, I should probably show that off, huh? So, job levels are all maxed for Nacht and for Diana, and Alba and Glaive still have a little bit to go on their warrior classes, which is why everybody's warrior at the moment. Yeah, 52 potions, 10 Phoenix Downs. Yeah, we're doing okay. Oops. That's what we want. 48 grand! Oh my god! I didn't even look at the money the whole time I was grinding. Damn. Well, I'm just glad that the basic early game grind is out of the way, because that is savage. And I gotta say as well, when I started it, We were getting our ass kicked every single fight, so grinding had to happen. If I'd just, like, not grinded at all and come here, it would have been a bad time. Hey, just what do you... Hey, just where do you think you're taking us? Okay, also, before I press on, I thought about who should lead the team. I was going to go with Diana, but we've got Sarah leading the other team, so... I do kind of like Nacht. I think he's dressed pretty cool. Alright, let's press on then. Who knows? Wait, what about Sol and my brother? They weren't there, right? Nacht, you better not be, sailing into death. Take a look around. The whole world has changed. It must be some horrible spell. Alba is quite mystified by this chain of events as well. That's quite the claim, given that you were the ones after the crystal. Hang on a second, the Empire was using us. It's not like we wanted to steal the damn thing. The Empire? But that can't possibly be. Lux and Avalon are sworn enemies. Or allies? You don't know how two-faced the Empire is. Oh damn. Get them, everybody. Well, you know what? Just fight them. Nice. No. Gah. What is it? The wheel won't budge. Go figure. Something else that isn't going my way this... Something else that isn't going my way today. Damn, I can't talk this morning. Oh, we have landed apparently. Everyone alive? Where are we? Wherever it is, it's gotta be Imperial lands. Beats Harmonia anyway. Harmonia? You're from all the way there? So you've heard of our little winter wonderland. The Empire forced Alba and friends into slavery. What a living hell that was. Never mind the frostbite. My svelte figure grew all those hideous muscles. Ugh. Would Avalon really do something so terrible? Don't let yourself be swayed by their lies, Diana. There's no way that we can trust these vagrants. And now where are you going? Who knows? But fuck y'all. This is unbelievable. Come on, Diana. We'd best make our way out of here. Glaive's kind of a dick. But aren't they looking for their lost companions just like us? I never could deny you. But don't let your guard down for so much as a minute. Glaive, you kinda suck, bro. Okay. A mountain, well, we don't have much choice on where to go. How about a town so I can get some equipment? That would be nice. Do you know how long I was fighting and grinding before I actually got a knife to drop? So there was equipment to use for my thief class so I could level it? Because they were using no weapons. Yes. My word. The sky is so gloomy. Mog has a bad feeling about this, Kupo. Can I sell you anything? Yeah. Sell me all the things. It's better to just have them than to need them and not have them. Oh yeah, here we frickin' go. Okay, so... Alright, everybody. And I'm pretty sure Nacht is left-handed. Hey, wait a second. Oh, okay. Iron Bangle, Kempogi. I a little bit like the idea of Alba having the axe for now. But I am going to turn her into a paladin. Because I thought about it, and everything was a bit too cliche. I was going to have Glaive be the paladin, I was going to have Nacht be the dragoon, and then it was just like, yeah, but what if the girls were the ones protecting the two dude mages? And then that made me have a bit of a chuckle, because Glaive's so, mouthy. So I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing. We're doing that. Sundries, please! Golden Needle. Damn, they're expansive. Yeah, we're probably gonna go through a lot of our money this way. But it has to be done. But we've almost got as versatile a team as the other team. We got a ways to go, but we're definitely getting there. Oh man, you know what's really gonna put a dent in our money? When I buy 20 of these, which I'm definitely doing. That wasn't so bad. All right, 30 grand. Definitely looking a little bit more like the other team now. Okay, before we press on. Oh, crap. Tokudaya. It looks like a Pokemon, and I kinda like that. Oof. Big oof. Oh, you know what else? I forgot to give Glaive a longsword. There you go, buddy. Since Diana's going to be our Dragoon, there's no point in having somebody else equipped with a sword. I mean, with a spear. Yeah, and if you're wondering about the time, how long ago was it that I pointed out that we hit the 10-hour mark? And look at how much time we've spent playing the game now. 18 hours and 33 minutes. Yeah, the grind is real. The grind is really real. But worth it. Worth it for the playthrough. Because unless Steam... It's the 10th anniversary of Final Fantasy Dimensions, by the way. This game is 10 years old. This year, 2020. So, unless Steam puts Final Fantasy Dimensions 1 and 2 on Steam... Sorry. Unless Square Enix puts Final Fantasy Dimensions 1 and 2 on Steam, these games will die out. They won't be playable anymore. There's already notices on the Google Play Store that these games might not be very well supported, and I have long been reluctant to update my emulator to the next or most updated version because I'm afraid that it won't run these games anymore. So, here we freaking go. How would you guys like death? Didn't look like you liked that much. Alright, how about some more death? Yeah, those two guys gotta be the mages. I might make Nacht a ranger though. And back to auto battle. A bard's tunic. And other plop we don't need right now. I'm not going to be worrying about changing classes too much, and oh crap, we're going the wrong way. Until we've got level 2 and 3 magic, to be honest. And you know, I might actually start syncing all of Glaive's JP into Red Mage. I think that's a good idea. Get that double cast going. A Megalodoth. That seems like it's ripped straight out of Final Fantasy 6. Was that the final job level up? No, no. Him and Alba still got a little bit to go. I don't know if I like Alba talking about herself in the third person all the time. It's a little bit annoying. But I do love that as a warrior, she's rocking black armor. And I do like her as a character. Just a little bit slutty, just like me. But probably with a heart of gold. Do we go up or do we go right? Damn, this is a pretty okay team. I think we go up. Ooh. Nacht. You get the... Oh, crap. We already had one. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, whatever. I think they really kind of expected you to not grind. And it's like... How many Final Fantasy games do you think I've played? Of course I'm gonna grind. Though I kind of had a bit of a chip on my shoulder about the job levels, so I kind of made it my business to max them out at the beginning before we played on, so I didn't have to grind them as we were playing. Plus, I'm sure as we unlock higher levels of job classes and stuff like that, we're going to be leveling plenty on screen too. So I just wanted to get the base grinding out of the way. And now we've done that on both teams, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I gotta say as well, I'm excited. Because I feel like now that we've got a basic level of strength, as Ramu showed, the game isn't going to be easy, which is good. Oh. Do you see that, Diana? The World Tree, Yggdrasil. Or Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. Home of the elves. Use your words. We're going there, man. They're not going to like that. But how'd we get so far away from Lux? How indeed. We've been swept far to the southeast. So you won't be returning home anytime soon, either. And just what is that supposed to mean? Surely around those... sorry. Surely those eyes of yours still work. Just look around. Everything's gone dark, and daybreak never comes. Daybreak never comes. For all we know, sweetie, Lux might not even exist anymore. That can't be. Where would we go? Who knows, right? The whole thing is just some game to you, isn't it? Enough of these two, Diana. I'm taking you back to Lux. Huh. Two's company, and 3 may be a crowd, but 4 keeps us safe from monsters. What? I guess we should stay, Glaive, at least for now. Why are you such a derp, Glaive? I'm sure, like, there's the obvious motive that he's into Diana and stuff. But also, on some level, you know, he's just trying to keep us safe and stuff too. It's just annoying, man. How about you burn alive? How about you burn alive? Ooh. That looks like the way to go. That means treasure's this way. Whoops, Nacht was the one. Now Glaive is the other one. And having these mooses pop up all the time is freaking annoying. Lovely. Tell you what, when I'm done with Final Fantasy Dimensions 1 and 2, I'm gonna be glad. Because even if they don't get Steam releases, or releases on anything else, doing a full playthrough, I feel like they'll be fairly well represented, I'll put it that way. These frickin' enemies. And depending on how much of a grind it is, I'll put it that way, I might max out everything. I might. It just depends, you know? Or Star Pendant. Really looking forward to eventually getting to Final Fantasy VI. That's for sure. I do love me some Final Fantasy IV though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that there's like a trilogy of sorts. It's more like a duology with a short intermission between, but it's still good. Now we can go back to auto battle. I sure do get sick of those damn mooses. Please don't be more. Oh, I think we're down. Oh, treasure. A battle axe. Is that better than... or the exact same thing? It's the same thing. Damn. This game's given me freaking Mystic Quest vibes, and I mean that in a good way. I like Mystic Quest. I know a lot of people don't. That's because a lot of people are crap. And butthurt. And salty. Like, I get it. I get why people are mad. People were expecting Final Fantasy... like 4? No, they were expecting Final Fantasy 5, I think. I can't remember which one. But... America kind of got screwed. And let me reiterate this. For once, America got screwed. I know there's other things America got screwed on, but like, here in Australia, we get screwed on a lot of things, so yeah. Just putting that out there. But America didn't get Final Fantasy 2, 3, or 5. They got Final Fantasy 1 on NES, and then they got Final Fantasy 4 as... oh, that looks like the way out. I think this is where we're meant to go. Yeah, it is. Okay. So they got Final Fantasy 4, except they made it Final Fantasy 2, and they got Final Fantasy 6, except they made it Final Fantasy 3. And Mystic Quest is what they got instead of Final Fantasy 5, I believe. They got it instead of one of the Final Fantasies, and people were really butthurt, understandably to a degree, you know, like, people want the good games. I would want the good games. But that's not how it happened here in Australia. We got everything, but way later. But we did get everything, so I can't complain about that. So, Mystic Quest was just another game for us, and it was fine. Honestly. It was targeted at children to get them into role-playing games. But getting that instead of a good role-playing game as, like, an adult, like, I can see why Americans would be pissed off. Hell yeah. Because, like, you know, if you're expecting Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 6, and you get a game directed at children, like, I can see why you'd be, like, feeling a bit patronized. Feeling a lot patronized, actually. But that's localization problems, man. Ooh, the town of Vard. At the end of the day, I just like games, man. All of them, including Mystic Quest, so, yeah. I did a whole playthrough of it. I think that was the first series I played through on the channel properly, solo. And that's because that was the first role-playing game I played as a kid on Super Nintendo. It's probably dated. It's in the old, well, the game is dated, but, like, the recording is probably dated as well, because that was, like, early format, 10-minute episodes and stuff. I was still getting used to recording, very much less casual, much more careful about a lot of the things that I said and did, and now I'm just, like, chill. I'd pretty much just do and say what I want. I'm definitely getting a mix, though. And the whole point of me saying all of this was, I'm getting a mix of Mystic Quest and Final Fantasy VI vibes. It's gotta suck, though, like... America got screwed on a few games. They got screwed on Secret of Mana 2, which is now called Trials of Mana. And we didn't get that either. Nobody got that. It just didn't get an English localization until hackers translated it. And that's how everybody played it in any sort of language. But, Eidos, after they were picked up by Square Enix, I believe, and became Square Enix America, made... or I think it was just Square Enix America at that point before they absorbed Eidos. But anyway, they made Secret of Evermore, and people hated that game because it wasn't Secret of Mana. And again... fine game. I'll be playing that on the channel at some point in the near future. I loved that. For me, that was just another game. So people get salty over these things where they want something else and they get something different. So they hate the different thing. And it's like, why can't you want the other thing and still have the different thing? Both things can be good. And guess what? Both things are good. Secret of Mana, Secret of Mana 2, Trials of Mana, and Secret of Evermore, both great games. Great games. So I'll be let's playing both of them on the channel at some point. Anyway, moving on from that conversation / rant, let's get back into the game. An ancient elven enchantment shelters Mazewood. An ancient elven enchantment shelters Mazewood from outsiders. No man has ever emerged from its endless twists and turns. Oh no, it's gonna be... No. It's gonna be one of those labyrinths where you've got to go the right way. I bet you it was that large earthquake that caused this terrible darkness. I mean, just look. Even the world's tree is starting to wilt. Ooh, that's not good. Yggdrasil's very presence shields this land from harm. Its divinity has shone upon this world since time immemorable. Away from your family, with nowhere to stay, lads? Reminds me of that fella living in the forest outside of town. Well, obviously we're gonna have to pay him a visit. Dude, there's gotta be a spell shop in here. Oh, more grinding! Damn it! It's at the arse end anyway. Granny taught me a code. East, north, west, north. It's supposed to be a secret though, so don't go around telling people. So... right, up, left, up. Okay. Only the foolish dare venture past the village. One false step and you're food for the vultures. Mazewood lies to the north of Vard. Braving its seductive call is pure madness. Oh, there's a magic shop. An old man lives in a hut just on the outskirts of the village. When he shows himself, everybody stares daggers at him, but the poor soul is probably just misunderstood. So basically, this is a town of dicks. Gotcha. Ooh. Well, I don't feel bad checking these crates anymore. I was starting to wonder if they dropped anything. Oh, yes. Looks like we can learn magic missiles, folks. Nice. Beyond our village lies the Elven homeland. Rumors abound that they were betrayed by the Empire. Well, sounds like the Empire just betrays everybody, but okay. We'd been in here, but did we buy anything? That's a big honkin'... nope. Whoops. Alright, we still got over 30 grand, so this is good. Okay, I think we've searched the village properly. Mazewood's name rings true. Even those sharp of wit find themselves entrapped, never to return. Whoops. The pox on this land was beyond doubt brought by that cursed old coot. A famous traveling dancer once visited our village on her tour, but a while back she crossed us off her list. Ever since, my customers have been clamoring to see her again. Oh, to have even one dancer come visit. Before that old man came, the world tree was green and healthy. Now its leaves are withering away. Ah, this is a town of dicks. It's been dark and scary ever since that big mean earthquake. I miss playing in the sunlight. Well, I think we're done here. I guess that's the old man's house. I don't see how we're supposed to get to it. Huh. Alrighty guys, I am going to call out an episode there anyway. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell to stay up to date with episodes, and until the next episode of Final Fantasy Dimensions 1, you've been watching DudeGoBack. Thanks for watching, everyone.